Because in case you didn't see the title and the thumbnail, a 10-year-old documentary has apparently resurfaced that shows Erika Kirk giving a brief to a bunch of, I don't know, military people. And she was with the CIA, apparently. Huh. Sounds pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
Well, we are definitely going to take a look at it because the person who sent this to me is I was like, is it real? And they're like, yeah, it's real, man. And I was like, wow. So we're going to take a look. We also have the Minnesota shooting. We got a bunch of stuff to look at. But actually, I want to start with something kind of silly, but not actually silly because it is really weird.
I'm intrigued.
So this is a video that someone sent me, okay? And it basically says that all the American presidents are still alive, okay? So like Andrew Jackson, Jeffrey Epstein. It's all these like former presidents, and then the current who they are now in this like generation or whatever.
Okay.
It's pretty nuts, dude. I gotta be honest. Then this guy, to be fair, his account is called The Fittest Flat Earther.
Oh, so he doesn't believe in any conspiracy theories or anything like that?
No.
Only stone cold facts.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good job, Gabrielle.
Oh, my
that was
humor,
some
my sarcasm.
That was some dry wit humor.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Still got it, dog. Still got it. It's like,
all right, let's see.
No,
this.
I didn't know you did have it.
Let's see this fool.
Okay, hang on. I was trying to find the ability to go like that.
There you go.
So I was just stalling for time.
Oh,
wait a minute.
My bad.
They have not hyped the video, nor have they subscribed or liked the video.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, hype, comment, say hi. We love to say hi to y'all back.
Gabrielle is going to read every one of your comments and say something nice back.
I try to, my hardest.
Unless you say something mean,
unless
and then
you're
she
mean.
just thumbs downs it, and
I ignore it.
Yeah.
So be nice.
Yeah. So that way it won't get prioritized to us because we don't like mean shit.
I just don't give negative people energy.
It's true.
Why?
Now let's give some positive people energy. They're like, hey, the world is run by Satanists who never die. All right, check this out. So bad news, guys. We literally filmed an 8-minute segment and then found out that the audio was broken, and thus we took it as a sign that the Satanists were like,
don't you dare.
So let's see if the audio works now. Yep, so it's fixed. And I'm just going to take that as, unless you want your heart eaten by Satanists, you better move right along. So we're going to move over to this horrific story that I wanted to get Gabrielle's thoughts on, since we talked about it in another video. And then we're going to get to Erika Kirk being in the CIA and other things. Okay, so look at this nightmare fuel. So we covered this story. No one saw it because YouTube's like, no one cares about the Beckhams.
I care.
Nerd. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that our people are going to care when they hear the fact that Brooklyn Beckham, all of you guys know who he is, right? Everybody knows who he is. He is the son of Victoria and David Beckham. Mm-hmm. And now at age like 20, 25, 26, 27, whatever he is, he literally blocked them on social media. Mm-hmm. He is married to a billionaire's daughter who's some second-rate actress who I hate now. Okay. And not only did he block them, but he sent them an extraordinary legal notice warning his parents to only contact him via lawyers.
It's insane.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah. An extraordinary desist letter also instructs them not to tag him on social media. Look at this idiot. I would spit in his face, dude.
That really sucks. I feel bad for David and Victoria.
You little ungrateful scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
And you, billionaire's daughter.
Horrible.
Like, what is wrong with you? Breaking up families?
Mm-mm.
Read that for us, Gabrielle, and I'm just going to sit here furious.
A breach of the legal letter was the reason why Brooklyn Beckham blocked his parents online after Mom Victoria liked a roast chicken video that he shared.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. So
apparently that came prior.
The extraordinary desist letter instructed them not to. Okay. And then so he blocked them because he had already sent the desist letter to them. And then she liked a roast chicken video he shared.
Yep. Posh's positive response to his poultry recipe on Instagram then led to a fallout last month, with youngest son Cruz, 20, posting, "They, my parents, woke up blocked, and so did I." However, I can now reveal the blocking followed weeks of frustration from Brooklyn and his wife, Nicola, who believe their requests for private reconciliation were ignored.
Transformers star Nicole. Oh, so she's the new Transformers girl?
I guess.
And she's now also blocked the Beckhams. Brooklyn's grandparents and wider family, though, have not been blocked and regularly comment on his posts, which he is happy with. A source said, truly, people do not know the full facts of this heartbreaking tale and think Brooklyn was just being truculent when he blocked his parents. Truculent?
What does that mean?
And they just thought Brooklyn was being No one knows what that fucking word means, dude.
The reality is that he issued them with a letter at the end of last summer asking for any correspondence to go via lawyers only and wanted to try and make amends privately, not publicly. He felt his parents continued to ignore his wishes and kept mentioning him online instead of reaching out privately.
Oh, no. Wait, they talked about their son,
their child,
publicly.
Yeah.
They
Their
mentioned
firstborn.
their insanely famous son, who is famous because of them and is completely well known to the whole world.
And from what I'm gathered, like looking at what they had posted and whatnot, it was like montages of all of their children. Like that would be weird for them to just tag a couple of them and not all of them, you know? And his mom liked a photo of chicken. Grow up.
Of them cooking chicken. She's all,
Grow
oh,
up.
cute. Like your mom made an attempt to make contact with you. She just liked a photo and you sent him an attorney lawyer or a document from your attorney.
Mm-mm.
This is one of those things, honestly, that like, I don't know. Like they're all strangers. Like I don't really care under normal circumstances. This is one of those things that like,
You just can't help but think about it as a parent with that.
it makes me like I want to beat him up, dude. Like a little bit, just a little bit. Like I don't want to like hurt him badly, but I do want to like hold him down and slap him a little bit. You know, like that's the kind of thing where it's like this. Unless your dad did something insane or like there would need to be such a massive thing that happened to justify this behavior. And it says, after this letter, they had no other physical means of reaching out to him. So what do? They, of course, feel utterly bemused and devastated by this latest turn of events. There's no malice from their part, only concern. But it is clear if there is going to be any reconciliation, it will be away from prying eyes and must be done privately. Oh, you mean like because his mom can't go, ooh, it looks delicious. What
Nice
you guys
chicken.
what you guys cooked.
So sad.
That's all anyone wants, but alas, seems a long, long way off given they are only now communicating through lawyers. Last month, Brooklyn
What
took to
happened?
Instagram, demonstrated his...
Romeo. That's the other kid whose name I couldn't remember.
Romeo?
Romeo Cruz,
Oh.
Harper, and Brooklyn.
Last year, Romeo and Cruz blocked their older brother on Instagram before unblocking him sometime after. This Brooklyn's friends feel was therefore the first social media act of war. They're siblings. It's not the same as your parents.
I have still told our daughters that if they ever block each other, they're in huge trouble.
Dude,
Huge trouble.
Yeah. There's not a world where our kids are ever going to do a thing like this unless something has gone so far off the rails. Like, because this is like the thing that we have ingrained in them more than any other thing. No, not this. Like this,
No, like-
not this.
Yeah. That your sisters are your best friends, the people that you can rely on. Well, us as well, but them specifically, they're going to be there for them through their entire lives. Just them.
The fuck
Like,
is in
this
the
is
top
crazy.
right corner of our thing? I gotta stick a censored over that. Well, if you guys are wondering why there was a censored thing above, and then now we're gonna have to read this article without, this is the weirdest ad I've ever seen. It's an ad for like a Tai Chi program, and it just has a naked human body with a candle like fire where their head should. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It caught your attention, didn't it?
It not only after like a long time of looking at it, and I'm like, is that a naked fat person? It's like, what is? Look at that, dude.
It's really weird.
It's so weird, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says that it is not known how they responded to their son's initial letter, but it was understood the sort. The only way that this would have happened is if it came from the spouse, dude. Like there's like no one is like, I'm gonna send a legal letter to my parents.
Brooklyn is navigating the soul-crushing family feud. Like, what happened?
And look at this. This
Brooklyn
ad won't go away.
believes it was another example of his parents gaslighting.
Inviting him to a PR opportunity. Gaslighting for liking your chicken post.
Wow.
Unbelievable, dude. While the aspiring chef who spent Christmas with his billionaire in-laws in Florida has been accused of abandoning his beloved grandparents, we can reveal he has contacted them directly over the past 6 months. Indeed, he has had phone conversations and texts with both sets, Tony and Jack. Who cares? What an absolute weirdo scumbag.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on because it's
upsetting and annoying.
I don't like how I feel.
No.
I don't like how I feel. I'm just going to say that. I don't like how I feel.
Mm-mm.
So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this little gem right here.
I'm very curious about this one.
Because it is the hot topic all over the interweb. Now, Hustle Bitch is an account. And I saw him post some stuff, during the Charlie Kirk thing where I was like,
Okay.
maybe. All right, let's do this thing now. So again, this is supposedly a video that shows her as like so she's in a role most civilians never get near, briefing national security professionals alongside a former CIA national security and energy specialist on how EMP and coordinated physical attacks could collapse the United States power grid. She's not observing, she's a host. And this is this is 10 years ago. Okay.
The video?
Yeah. So let's see. And don't say anything until we watch the whole thing. Okay, it's 2 minutes long. Let's do this.
We have 5 major threats that make our grid extremely vulnerable that we've presented to congressional officials. 1 being cyber, 2 being hackers, 3 being physical threats, 4th one is solar EMP, and the 5th one is man-made EMP. So the concern that we have is that we put out this critical information, and when we go over this risk analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Well, there are 18 critical infrastructures in the United States: food, water, transportation, communications, etc. All 17 of the others depend on electricity.
If our grid goes down, you can't cook, you're not going to heat anything, you can't run any of your medical supplies, you can't talk on your phone, you can't take money out of a bank, and we turn into total chaos.
If this happens, the system stops.
If a transformer is taken down, we have to order it from Germany or China. It's going to take a year.
Up till recently, there were no comprehensive protective solutions available.
We know what the solutions are. They're not expensive. They're not difficult to employ. We just need the political will to do it and the follow-through on the part of the electric utilities to get it done.
The White House is protected from an EMP. The Congress and the CIA and the NSA, all of the areas that need to function in the government are protected. So why can't we be protected?
Around some of these facilities, you don't have much more than a chain link fence to keep people out. Now that seems absurd to me.
I think it is absurd when we now know that attack on as few as 9 grid substations could bring down all 3 major interconnections for the United States grid.
If the power goes out, you get the generator, and if that goes out, you get another one. There's never been a plan for what happens after that.
The director of the National Security Agency, Admiral Rogers, came out and said it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Okay. So, Gabrielle, what are your immediate thoughts? I have very strong ones.
It looks like she's playing a role in a film.
Exactly my thoughts.
That is my first thought.
I think that this is a commercial from a defense contractor that sells like weapons or whatever it is.
Isn't that what her parents do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Now, one thing that I do know from this recent thing with the Mitch Snow and Fort Huachuca and all that is that, well, at least what I've heard is that Erika Kirk's mom's connection to that particular fort is she sold some kind of EMP thing to Fort Huachuca. And I heard that, and it sounded credible, and that's why I just never understood how any of this mattered. Like I was like, Okay, well, even if Erika Kirk was there, like, it sounds like she would be there for a reason. And like, how would that have anything to do with like murdering Charlie Kirk? I don't even understand.
Yeah, I don't see how the dots connect either there.
I never did, but specifically
unless they're just trying to be like, well, she's lying about this, so she's probably lying about everything.
Honestly, I don't know, nor I don't really honestly like care very much. Also, but when it comes to this particular one, I feel like we're on the money. This
look
is
at the whole thing.
This
the
is
way
an
that
ad,
it's framed, the shots, this like with the back of the head blurred, the projector bouncing off of her face, the close up, the pan. This is not someone who just set up a camcorder at the back of the room to record a meeting. This is
I'm actually kind of shocked
filmed.
that anyone was like, oh yeah, this means she's in the CIA for sure. It's like,
no.
Guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, you understand that in this industry, they sell weapons to people. They have commercials. Like they have like, so this is 10 years ago. Yeah, 2016. They definitely had commercials that they would like, email out. And they're like, here, this is from our website, something to think about.
Yeah.
And as much as it looks like a Tom Clancy novel, it's like, well, those are the products that they sell.
Yeah.
They're still just business,
Exactly.
Now, I didn't want to leave everybody like, it was such a serious video, you guys. It's like, well, let's get to a topic that's like kind of serious and like kind of not. And also where we get to talk about Kyle Kulinski.
This man, I can't.
Do you remember Clavicular, Gabrielle, the guy that ran that dude over in his car?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that guy? Okay. So this is Kyle Kulinski covering this and doing it in absolutely flawless Kyle Kulinski fashion, where he's like, my brain works like this. There's only one group that exists, and this person is, whatever. But he's talking about Clavicular because apparently Clavicular did an interview where he said Charlie Kirk would still be alive if he was hotter.
Okay.
So I went into this video like, that is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
And then I started watching it, and I will just say that he talks about some other stuff, and my opinion kind of went like this, and then there's other reasons to watch this. So we're just going to watch this together. Let's watch Kyle Kulinski make fun of Clavicular because he said Charlie Kirk would be alive if he was hot.
Okay.
Guys, we got to talk about this guy, Clavicular. Okay, Clavicular, I think he's 19 years old, and he's what's called a Looksmaxxer. Now, all this stuff, I learned about it relatively recently. It's relatively foreign to me, but this is like a right-wing...
It was foreign to me before I started Looksmaxxing, based on his recommendations, and that's why I bleached my hair, and, he said whoever looks like the biggest homosexual is the most maxed
the winner.
looks.
Adjacent community, sort of like, you have the red pill, you have the groypers. Well, the Looksmaxxers are sort of adjacent to that, and... it's this sort of like nihilistic philosophy that like nothing matters, everything is fake, so all I'm going to do is try to mog other people. In other words, I'm going to try to become as good looking as I can be, become as much of a Chad as I could possibly be. And so you get goofy things like they hit themselves in the face with a hammer because allegedly if you do that, when your bone structure heals, it heals in a more masculine way. So you have more defined features if you hit yourself with a hammer. How much of this is a meme, how much of it is real, it's kind of hard to decipher. But anyway, so this guy...
He's also doing meth, by the way.
Yeah, as a way to chisel his jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clavicular. Boy, oh boy, he went on the Daily Wire recently. He did an interview with Michael Knowles, and that was hilarious. We talked about this the other day, that now the right built this monster, and they don't know what to do with it, because now they're not team players. They're not about the party politics. They're not about, like, yay Republicans and MAGA.
Who built a roster? You know what I mean? Like, oh, the right built a roster. You're all, no, what you guys did is you made it to where if you have 0.1% testosterone, you made it untenable to be on the left, which was not a problem for you because you like to suck your boyfriend's toes while you pretend to be married to Crystal Ball.
Okay.
It's like they're doing the purity thing where it's like, no, I'm the purest and further right-wing person. So, and that is now undermining the broader project. So more on that in a second. I got some clips from the Michael Knowles thing that I haven't been able to show you yet, even though we talked about this the other day. But let me start with this. This is a video that was floating around TikTok. Here you have Clavicular, and he is explaining how Charlie Kirk would be alive if he was hot, if he was better looking. I'm not kidding. Here's what he said. Let's listen.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him. What happened to him is quite terrible, and this might be an insensitive video to make, but I'm really trying to bring awareness to how brutal the black pill is. Looks really are going to determine the quality of your life to a high degree, so if you're not doing everything you can to maximize them, you're missing out.
I'm at a loss for words. What I would honestly say about this, though, is...
You're all, hey guy, understand, like,
it has to be trolling. Like, he can't
that's
be...
okay. So at first,
It has to be.
I thought he was probably serious, right? Because I was just like, this is a dude who literally, I mean, I know for a fact, like, I know people.
Is the meth thing true?
It is true. That's what I was going to say.
Or was it a bit like, I'm hoping that is.
Well, unless the bit is extending to people telling me that they have seen this in like it's that part's real, which now that I'm thinking about it, it's not impossible. But nonetheless, when I first watched this, I was like, I think this guy's just lost it, right? Like, or not lost it. He's just like
in outer space.
In outer space, that's absurd. But it is fun to listen to Kyle Kulinski talk about it because Kyle's like, oh my God, what kind of scum would say a thing like that? You're all, hey, Kyle.
I want to know what books are in his library.
Well,
looks like he has an array of children's books over there to the left. On, like,
well,
the
it's
third
definitely,
row.
it's, well, his wife, like makes children's books, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
at least
okay.
she did when she was with her previous family. I'm sure some of these books are like how to get what you want by destroying other people's Let's see. It's like, how to.
It's like the rainbow ones over there.
Well, it's very clearly color coordinated. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? It's very clearly mythology and whatever this one is over
Paul.
here.
Just Paul.
Yeah. Here are my books that are red. Here are my books that are white. These are my black books. Over here, I just kind of went crazy, but I definitely did organize them in terms of height. These ones are like just ones that I think are really interesting, but they're like whatever.
I'm
and
really
I did
mad
it by
that
height.
that row doesn't go the other way.
This one?
Yeah. Like, I need them to go like tall to short and then like short. Just, I need more balance. It looks very unbalanced.
Oh, look, how about that one? Look at that.
I don't like any of it.
He's like, I mean, it's
I am going to redo that whole book.
interesting, like that he chose the ones he did. It's like, why didn't you just take more of the ones that are a similar height
and put
then
them
do
together?
that?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I like this. This is great right here. This is great. God, I wish I could read what these books are though.
So bad.
So
The
good.
Iliad,
they're all. Oh,
the
what is?
Odyssey.
Yeah. Jesse? What are your books like? It's like I don't read fucking
What
books. I don't read books, dog. This isn't 1933. I watch YouTube.
That's his reading chair where he reads his books.
He doesn't read. This is make believe, dude. He sits there and without reading just stays with the book open for hours at a time without reading, just so that he's like, Crystal's gonna think I'm smart. Crystal's gonna think I'm smart.
He's reading the children's books.
underneath
it,
he's got the
inside of
Odyssey, and then he's got the children. Yeah. And he's like, oh my gosh. He's like, the Iliad is just moving. Crystal, have you read this? She's all, no. God, Kyle, you are so smart. And listen, I think that you are tough. Talk again about bringing back ass kickings. I'll wear that thing that you like later. He's all, no, you won't, girl, because I want to take it off you with my teeth.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he would never say that, obviously. He's like, is your...
those earrings, just all
And I'm
of
curious what you guys think.
His whole appearance
very weird.
Frustrates me. From
dude.
The length of his hair, the style of his hair, the bleachedness of his hair, the hoop earring, the thinness of the hoop earring, the fact that he has 2 earring holes.
Gabriel, how about the fact that he's
really
wearing
bothers
a
me.
suit, jacket, shirt, and tie in his own house? Without a doubt, that is his house. And I would bet you that underneath the table, he's wearing shorts. Bet you.
Oh, 100%.
That
doesn't bother me as much.
Oh, you
as
don't like just
everything
outright
else.
frauds? Like, you don't like fraudulent shit like that?
No,
where it's
like I'll do Zoom calls in like a nicer shirt. And
have you ever done a Zoom call with your shirt on and no panties and nothing? Like, we're
no,
just...
I can't say I've done that, but like definitely wearing pajama pants.
Boring.
Like 100%.
Boring, dude. I'll have you do a Zoom call and I'll have one of those zappers, you know, like the things that are all.
Let's not do that.
I feel like
That's a different show.
Yeah, that is a very different show. I feel like I just saw a video or like a movie or something that made a joke out of that was real funny. Anyway, neither here nor there. Okay, let's let him talk.
I think it's a troll. I think he's trolling. I think this whole Looksmaxxing thing is like, it's like a troll, you know? I mean, they basically created a religion around like, be as good looking as you can be and become a Chad, right? And, you know, getting surgeries and all sorts of stuff, hitting yourself in the face with a hammer, taking all sorts of weird substances, steroids when he's a fucking...
Why would you grow your beard and let it be
all
salt
wrong.
and pepper and then bleach your hair?
That's part of the problem for me as
Like,
well.
dude, it's fine.
You didn't
Dude.
let me get there. I was still going down my list. But
Yeah.
yes, that's part of it.
Salt and pepper beard, that's gangster
Yeah,
kind of.
just match.
But just do that. Like,
just be the same.
you can't make, he's all, hey, it's a new look. It's all, I'm 19 up top and I'm 40 on the bottom. It's like, okay, what are you doing with your ears? He's all, I'm gay. That's called the Kalinsky, dude. They're all, oh my God, the guy's going to do the Kalinsky. You're all, oh yeah, he's definitely working the Kalinsky though. What's the Kalinsky? You know, like, so, you know, a mullet is like a party on top, or, you know, a business on top,
front,
party in the back. Is like a Kalinsky is 19 years old on top, 40 years old on the bottom.
gay ears.
Gay with your ears. Super fucking gay, dude.
I can't even handle that. Okay.
That is so funny, dude.
Oh,
teenager, right? But like, I can't help but think
I've been trying to get a look at his watch this whole time. He never turns it.
it's a troll. Like it's like it's almost like an art experiment, right? That's what I think. That's what my gut tells me, because I almost can't imagine people being this
I mean, do
silly.
you walk around like
You know what I'm saying?
wrist?
Like, I almost can't
No,
wrap
but
my
I just-
mind around anybody actually being all in with this shit. All right, but so there you have that. But that's actually like, it shows you what these people are about, where they're willing to go all the way to the point where even though they're right wing, they undermine right wing politics more broadly.
Does that guy just clavicular with his meth to get skinny and punch yourself in the face for your bone structure seem like a guy who gives a fuck about politics, you weirdo? He's all, nobody's right wing. You voted for Trump. You're all, and you know that everybody has to choose one or the other. Does that mean that politics is their life? Like you fucking nerd? Who do you think is a bigger nerd, Kyle Kalinsky? You or Clavicular? It's a toss-up. For sure, it's a toss-up.
It's a close one.
It's a super big toss-up, right? Like, at least he has, like, one coherent thing that he's doing. He's like, I am a Chad. I am doing a Chad thing.
And that's it.
And that's it. He's not doing, you know,
Whatever's happening
party
there.
on top, business on your face, homosexual in your ears, and who knows what else is going on. You know what I mean?
Because now it's like you right-winged your way into doing an anti-Charlie Kirk video by saying he was ugly and that's why he was killed, which is just so, I mean, that's so absurd. That's so absurd. But again, I think it's sort of a troll job. All right, now, here we go. Back with his interview with Michael Knowles. And this is one of those moments that the right was just...
Yeah, no, I know that. His whole thing, honestly, he doesn't say that he's that cute. He says that he took himself from like a 4 to a 7. He says that, like, and he was very much less good looking before, for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want to see clavicular? Here, let's do that. Clavicular.
Yeah, before and after.
Yeah, clavicular before and after.
We had surgery. Yeah.
I mean, of course, dude. He's doing anything he can, including meth. Gabrielle, dude, and she's all, he's not even hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's not even hot. Oh my god.
I was shocked by the befores.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, this is a filter, but this is before. Here's another one. It's like, I don't think that's necessarily real, but and I guess that's not necessarily real either, but you know. Yeah, so that's Looksmaxxing, bro. Doesn't like it's hilarious. It's like, okay, let me ask you.
Upset by this.
I know. It's like, hey, why do you want to be good looking? It's like, so I can get chicks, man. You're all, do you care what chicks are sexually attracted to? It's like, that's all I care about. You're all, chicks are not sexually attracted to dudes who openly say that all they care about is making themselves good looking. Yeah. Women are biologically wired to look for something good looking, but something that can protect them against predators. Mm-hmm. That's why they'll have sex with you, so that they will let you, then you become their protector, you know, things like that. A dude's all, oh my God, fuck, my eyebrows are just fucking killing me. Jesus. I do all of this work to make myself chiseled, and then all of a sudden my eyebrows do this. It's like, you're going to find some weird sorry ass chicks that'll fuck you, but like, you're not. I mean, listen, I don't want to speak. Hey, sorry, Gabrielle. Go ahead.
No, I'm just still very interested in this before and after situation. I have so many thoughts about. I mean, if he really
what does his penis look like?
No. I don't know. Like plastic surgery to that degree, if that's really what his before looked like, it weirds me out so much. Like, because when you have kids with someone, like your DNA doesn't change.
Gabrielle, he is openly getting plastic surgery on.
For what?
God damn it! What is it? It's something about his jaw or something, like he's turning his jaw into whatever. He's spending $30,000. I heard him explain his logic, which actually was relatively sound. He's like, I mean, listen, he's like, what do I do for a living? He's like, I make content and I'm doing it about this. He's like, $30,000 is going to make me this much more better looking. Like, is that a good investment? And he's like, and it is. And I'm like, okay, look, like, you know, if that's your fucking brand, I guess, you know, it's like.
That's sad.
Yes.
That's like the male equivalent of like female body dysmorphia.
No, not necessarily.
What? 100% it is.
No.
What else would you call that?
Men who have body dysmorphia are generally like bodybuilders who are gigantic and think they're small.
Okay.
He's like, you know, he's like looking and he's like, well, my face is not like perfect and I'm willing to spend $30,000. But it's if they have like a specific thing they want to look like it's a girl that's like, oh my God, I've always hated my ears. I'm going to get my ears pinned back. It's like, it's subjective whether it makes them better looking or not, but like, it's not body dysmorphia.
This is like, okay, maybe not body dysmorphia, but some sort of psychological friggin' wackadoo stuff going on to undergo that much surgery.
Well, how much surgery? We don't even know how much surgery.
I mean, that's why I wanted to see one of those before and after videos and see if that before photo was really him. Then, like,
well, mostly
nose job. Like, I mean,
maybe nose job, but he's like talking about how he does.
That before was real.
He started doing testosterone when he was like 15 or something, or 14, and then
where is he from?
I don't know. America.
So many questions.
America. But Sneeko, who is one of these young guys, but he's actually really smart. He was doing a stream with him, and he's like, and Sneeko's like, so wait, like, aren't you worried about, you know, becoming like infertile or whatever? Because he doesn't know anything, and he just matter of fact, he's all, right now I'm completely infertile. He's like, I have no sperm, I have no nothing because I've been on testosterone for whatever. And Sneeko's like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, you know, your body doesn't need to make anymore because it's getting it all. You know, it's all like factual, but like to a 24-year-old or whatever, they're like,
what?
You're openly infertile? Like,
yeah.
And Sneeko's all, I'm never doing juice. It's like,
that is how that works.
Hey, Sneeko.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Uncle
Including
Jesse.
TRT. I feel like this is something that people don't talk about enough.
I was just going to say.
If guys are on TRT, they do not have sperm.
If they're on TRT for over like 90 days. But
you can reverse it. We're not giving
it's not even about reverse it. You can still
stay on it,
knock a girl up, because we did it twice. The last two kids that we had, both times, I never came off TRT. I was at a 0 sperm count, knocked her up within 4 months. Yeah. But there's a very specific like thing you have to run.
Cocktail of hormones.
HCG, Clomid. I mean,
this is not medical
advice. This is just
This is what we had seen done in other countries. Go do some research.
No, we actually researched it and then we tried it and it worked.
I found studies from like, it was like Switzerland or somewhere.
But all of them said that you had to come off and then do this. And I remember we were reading, I'm like, why would you have to, like, because you were reading the way that it worked. And I'm like, that makes no sense that you would have to come off. If what it's doing is.
I did find one where they did Clomid alongside.
HCG is the one that really matters.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I just remember like how it works is like it mimics this hormone or whatever. And then
Clomid mimics LH. Mm-hmm.
I think it's, well, either way.
100%. That's right.
100%. Either way, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
We did it and it worked twice. And as soon as I got a positive, you know, it was like a positive, like at home, like sperm count test. Then I did HGH for 1 month and then boom, knocked up both times. And those are the only times I've ever actually done any HGH ever. And so I haven't done it in almost 10 years. I should probably start doing it since we're rich now, dude. Now we can get that good shit. We can get that good. I'm just kidding. I'm waiting till I'm like 55 to do HGH. Yeah. But nonetheless, I don't know how we ended up on that. But let's continue.
It's absolutely coping and seething over because here he says, if it's J.D. Vance versus Gavin Newsom, how would this very right-wing guy vote? Listen.
Yeah, but I mean, like this next election cycle, who's going to win? It's going to be Gavin Newsom against J.D. Vance because J.D. Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
J.D. Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
subhuman?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese, very recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3" Chad.
So JD's very tall. JD's got to be
well, still,
6'2", 6'3".
Gavin Newsom obviously mogs him to death.
So you think you're a
So this is the moment when I realized I'm like, oh, he is trolling.
He's a troll for sure.
He is actually trolling, which makes me actually like him, even though like Gavin Newsom is the devil and
the actual devil.
But I do think he's probably going to win, and I actually don't think that this guy's even wrong about why, because most people are fucking dumbasses that are like, I don't really pay attention. It's all blah, blah, blah. I mean, actually, I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying that Gavin Newsom's actually going to win, but I think he will win the primary. No. I would say who's going to beat him on the Democrats? Like Tim Walz. Know. Tim Walz. Listen, this is what a man does.
But Trump's like taking apart California apparently right now.
Right.
According to the internet.
No, I don't know. Trump said that he was going to investigate fraud in California because they had such great success in Minnesota, uncovering one of the biggest frauds of all time. Mm-hmm. Tim Walz. This is disgusting. We want to be a part of this investigation at the state level. And you're just like, no, I think you've done enough, buddy. You might have been participating in this thing. Mm-hmm. And Vance Bolter, the guy who went and murdered or shot two like state senators and their spouses, two of which died, said in his confession that you're the one who told him to do it. Now, probably a crazy person, but maybe not, Something about putting you involved in the middle of a fraud investigation in your state where you're the governor and then you just decided to not run again makes me feel like no. Okay. Watch your freedom slowly slip out from under you while your daughter does video after video. So my dad is what Trump could never be. You're all gay.
That girl is something else.
Oh my God, you should have seen her. Her most recent one. Like, did you watch that one with me when she's all my dad, Tim Walz? I don't know why Trump is so obsessed with him, but it's probably because he's what Trump could never be. And you're all, oh yeah, I'm sure Trump sits up at night thinking about, oh God, I wish I was more like Tim Walz, who who legislated it mandatory to put tampons in the boys' bathroom. I'm sure Trump was like, gosh, that Tim Walz is really decisive. What a fucking idiot, dude.
Wow.
Newsom obviously mogs him to death.
Newsom head. You prefer Newsom to the vice president?
I'm just telling you who's going to win.
Do you prefer him though?
Honestly, it's hard to say, but Newsom being that much more of a mogger and like having a president who's like fat and especially that young.
You think he's? I don't think he's fat.
I would say
he's a bigger guy for sure.
It's just embarrassing. Like, how are you fat and you expect to like lead a country? You can't even be in shape,
Now,
so you're gonna.
That's where I knew he's trolling.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like that was the moment where I'm like, oh, he's trolling.
Mm-hmm.
And this is funny to me because guess what, dude? You don't have to be an all-in politics person. It's like he's like, dude, my brand is Looksmaxxing. Why would anyone think that I give a fuck about any of this shit? Yeah. So it's like if I'm gonna use this to make some funny clips, like he's all, dude, you can't be subhuman and fat and lead the country. JD Vance is like a former military. He's like,
badass.
JD Vance looks exactly like Ed Byers. Ed Byers would take this kid's teeth one by one. He would literally hold him with one hand up against the wall and just go, I'm just going to go ahead and start plucking your teeth out. And as the kid complained,
just feed it to him.
There's literally nothing that there's nothing that's going to dissuade him. He's going, and Ed and fucking JD Vance look so similar that when I look at JD Vance, all I see is
they do
that
look
guy's
very similar.
They look really similar.
Yeah.
And I look at JD Vance, I'm like, he looks
scary.
I don't think you want to fuck with that guy, dude, because the only person I know that looks just like him is you don't fuck with ever under any circumstances. Gabrielle met him like when we were like
he was lovely.
He's when he drinks and he's at party, he's the nicest dude. I mean, he's obviously always nice and he really loves me, so that's awesome. But like, Jesus, man, if you like said
don't get on his bad side.
Or even just like, it's like someone's all, yeah, I will definitely have that report to you by 2:00 on Tuesday. And at like 1:45, you're all, it's probably going to be 2:10. Fucking look out, dude.
Don't do that.
2:10.
It's over.
He's not going to be like, oh, that's fine. He'll never give you, oh, that's fine. Like just do what you say and say what you'll do. You know what I mean? I love that fucking guy.
Notice this throughout. Michael Knowles literally just doesn't know how to deal with this. It's like, it doesn't compute. He's like, wait. You're going off of the approved talking points. You're not allowed to say this stuff if you're in our community and if I'm interviewing you. All right, here we go.
A better question is, what the fuck is he doing on Michael Knowles' show? The Daily Wire, they're all, we got to connect with the younger crowd. Let's get that clavicular, the Looksmaxxing guy who's openly doing crystal meth. That seems like a good fit for the Daily Wire. Like, what the fuck?
It's a cool set, though.
You guys can have me on. I mean, I know I've been kind of ruthlessly making fun of Ben Shapiro recently, but he makes it so easy. It's impossible. He would definitely lose in a fight to Candace Owens and definitely to Megyn Kelly, for sure. Without a doubt. Each, like...
Separately.
So I think Megyn Kelly could probably beat up Michael Knowles and then afterwards still beat up Ben Shapiro, same day. What do you think, Gabrielle?
Probably.
Do you think you could beat up Ben Shapiro?
Maybe. If I was mad enough about something.
I just think that Ben doesn't have the physical wherewithal to like subdue a person in a permanent fashion, regardless of who they are. Like even a girl, it's like, I don't think he has it in him to like hurt you enough to where you would tap out or be unconscious. So like eventually he's going to be all, man, if you could take it, you'll just stand up and go, this is where I bite off your face, nose, and ears.
Oh.
If you get mad enough, you are a biter for sure.
That's what I'm saying. If I was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or you just be like, wow, that was a great fight, Ben. And you're like, you know what I would love to do is, what I would love to do is, let's find a reason to like have some coffee tomorrow and we'll just talk about what happened. And then you'd serve him his end. Here you go. You're going to love it. It's my mom's favorite blend. I love it.
Don't worry about the aftertaste.
My husband loves it. It smells like almonds and that's normal. Go ahead and drink it up.
You might get a little sleepy.
Gabi will poison you for 100% true. I don't know if there was anything else that was important in this. I feel like there was though. So we're going to keep.
So let's say you got to vote. It's 2028.
I'm voting for Gavin Newsom.
You're voting for Gavin Newsom.
You can't be that subhuman.
So hold on. You got. All right. Well, this actually is up a thread with the whole conversation.
Now, notice how this dovetails with the Groypers. What do the Groypers say? The Groypers are like, well, Gavin Newsom has, a beautiful white family. The kids even have blonde hair. It's like he's like he's like an Aryan Ubermensch, right? It's almost like his family was created by some AI program to be a typical Aryan family. They eat that shit up. They love that shit. And meanwhile, they look at J.D. Vance and they're like, bro, you have an Indian wife and Indian kids. Fuck you.
Yeah, but that's why they had to put Charlie Kirk down so that Erika could marry him after they poisoned J.D.'s wife. Like, come on, dude. Everybody knows that's coming. Joking. For sure joking.
What the Groypers say. They're like, you're a race traitor. You're a race traitor. This is what they say. And so that's the Groypers out right-winging other right-wingers, but it's like a horseshoe theory and coming back around to be like, I'll support the Democrat because he's white. He's a white guy and he's better looking. And that's what these Looksmaxxers are doing too. They're like, what?
His watch is like very thin. That's why I want to see what it is.
So funny. Okay.
Well, because you can see it's like very thin. I think it's going to be really nice. I'm very curious.
Just way better looking. It's like they care more about that shit than they care about anything like policy-wise when it comes to economic policy, when it comes to foreign policy. And so again,
hey, this is shocking to him. He's all, they care more about that than they do about economic policy and foreign policy. He's all clavicular.
Doesn't care about any
you
of that.
thought was going, like he should be more concerned about foreign policy than whatever the fuck you're talking about.
No.
He talks about doing crystal meth to make his cheekbones look good.
That's his brand, not politics.
It's
Why
like,
is he there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like if you went to OnlyFans and you found a girl who is like
wears an American bikini.
No.
American flag bikini, and then she gets to go on.
No, that's too political. I'm saying like you go on there and it's just some girl and her brand is like that she can fit literally a 13-inch straight down the throat, all the way down. And that's how everyone knows who she is. Her name's like I Deep Throat, Heather I Deep Throat. That's a real person.
I'm sure she is.
That's a real person. She missed her. Man, she came too early or else she'd have been a billionaire. Anyway, but and they bring her on and they're like, can you believe this? She cares more about this than American foreign policy in Israel. You're all.
I can actually believe that.
Her brand is swallowing cock down her throat. I mean, I don't even think that's that different than what clavicular does. Do you, Gabrielle?
No.
I just wanted to see how you would answer that.
That broke my brain.
They built this monster. The right built this monster. And now you're dealing with the logical endpoint, the logical consequences. It's been a speed run to the bottom, and here we are.
Because you look at these two candidates. You have Gavin Newsom, worst governor in the country. I think we would all agree. Destroyed his state, let its main city burn to the ground.
See, now he's going to do the fucking low IQ Republican talking points. Basically, like, open up the fucking fortune cookie, read the right-wing point on the fortune cookie. He's going to go through his whole spiel, and it's not going to work.
Because of his incompetence, is a person.
It's not going to work. It's because Clavicular already said he's voting based on height and being a Chad. And that's it. There's nothing there.
Complete derelict, liar, degenerate, but he is good looking. I'll grant you that he's good looking, and kind of looks like Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. And then you have this
based.
Is that what Clavicular said?
Clavicular said based.
Yeah.
This actually made me like him, dude.
I'm sure he's really funny.
Well, I don't know about. Let's not go too far, but he is playing his role very well, and I think that's funny. So sure, based.
President to President Trump, the transformative right-wing president in our lifetimes. Who do you support Trump or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got this vice president handpicked by Trump, who is extremely intelligent, very right-wing. I think he's a pretty good-looking guy. I don't know. Maybe I guess you disagree.
Ask Kyle Kalinske. Kyle, if he was a Democrat, would you fuck or let him fuck? I mean.
Okay.
But he's all these things, checks all these boxes, would have all these great policies, and regardless, you're going to pick the mass migrant, pro-trans, pro-murder the babies, pro-burn the cities to the ground, pro-BLM Democrat because he's skinnier than the conservative vice president.
100 times over.
I'm telling you, and again, you guys tell me what you think. I think it's all a troll.
Okay.
I think it's all a troll.
Yeah, right?
I think he's playing a character. I know he's young, and when you're young, it makes him more likely
Kyle.
you do.
I actually want to watch Clavicular now, dude. Hold on.
I want to hear more of
Right wing that he horseshoes back around and makes an argument for, I guess it's okay if people are trans. Watch this.
I just don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to just advocate for your average person to only concern themselves with their own.
To me, that's the big hope. I agree with many of the observations you're making about the society, but the big hope, you heard this with like the libs when they were trying to push the trans stuff and they were upset that some of us were pushing against it.
Michael Knowles, he's so boring. For all of his hideous, fascist, warmonger, pro-billionaire ideas, like the thing that's most offensive about Michael Knowles is he's so fucking boring. Like, I already know what you're going to say before you say it.
And they said, how does this affect you? You know, you're walking out, it's basically your society is Sodom and Gomorrah. And they say, well, how does it affect you if I decide I want to like castrate little kids in the school and redefine marriage and so on?
Says a guy who I believe he made out with another man on camera because he was trying to be an actor. He's a failed actor. That's why he now works at the Daily Wire. But isn't he? He's on camera making out with other men. He's like, Sodom and Gomorrah is the problem. Fucking spare me.
Butter babies and sacrifice them to Moloch. And how does that affect?
He was trying to be an actor.
Yeah,
Kyle's
I've seen plenty of actors and actresses kiss their same-sex, whatever.
He's all, and Gavin Newsom burned the state down. Kyle's all, hold the phone.
He kissed someone in an audition, okay?
No, he's like, he played a character in a movie that lit a match and it actually started a house fire. Listen to this hypocrite.
I cannot.
Kyle's such a fucking moron, dude.
Affect you just mind your own business. And I think, how about I don't mind my own business? How about my business is my community and I have a right to enforce standards and norms that are good and traditional and conducive to flourishing.
Like making out with men on camera?
But the problem is, you see what you just did there is you spiked your cortisol.
Listen, Kyle's ears were so offended by that scene. He's like,
his ears were excited about it.
No, his ears were like, if you're going to be making out with men, you better go party on top, business on your chin, gay in the ears, dude. The Kyle.
Thinking about transgenders.
Will that max anything on me?
No, that's a very catabolic hormone. So if you're advocating for people to, go around and, concern themselves with these issues or go to, like school, like board conferences and like, be outspoken about this, that's just largely going to be unproductive. And, it might seem like a doomer mentality or like, you're just going to let society go to it's like on an individual level, it's not going to be productive.
But on a political, right. Well, look, it's been productive in as much as, at least the trans thing, there's so many other problems. Well, at least the trans things, though, we've kind of won on that.
Well, the way that I see trannies is like, that's one more person to mug once they brutally butcher themselves transitioning,
But is it, I see that.
Like, go descend yourself. Like, that's fine with me.
Because you're ascending yourself.
So do you understand the argument he's making there? Now, he used a slur, but he's...
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? Trannies?
Yeah.
That's not a slur.
It's 100% a slur.
It is?
Like, yes.
Oh, geez. I've been saying that a lot lately.
Well.
Especially about the Charlie Kirk. I'm like,
surprised.
I think the trannies did it.
Yeah, he was defending them and then said trannies.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what's so funny about it.
So hang on.
No.
They can call themselves the queers, but saying trannies is like a slur. Oh, come on.
All right, my back is killing me.
All right, we're wrapping this up, you guys, because I got to go live right now.
See ya.
Love you guys.